kicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he will score. Eric McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. That is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. To return is Naheem Hines. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Herbert now on first down. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Herbert to the air again. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Herbert to the air again. Got his man at the 6. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. At their own 25-yard line. Don't show. It's different, okay? On play action, Daniels. He'll be forced out right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On the move left, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, they need 5. They'll throw with Daniel. The outside into the hands of McClure. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On first down, Daniel. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch of the ballgame for Debo. That's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. And he'll take it on in. Kalen Lee. Touchdown, Washington. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off at 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On first down, Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
5-9. Set. Ready.
Pistol here for Herbert. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing is Daniel. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another
19,
down.
Tiger, 19. Let's go now. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's caught. That's Lane. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
Into Washington, 1st
10
down.
for 11, 10 for 11.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air again is Daniel. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
3rd and long, and here's Daniel. Forced to his right. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On fourth down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal.
A 55-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Commanders move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Here's Hines now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Never can't hear it no more. Spin it to the man, can't do it no more. Sing it, they don't feel it no more. Get a jump in a minute, but can't steal it no more. Find a way, but now you're chilling on shore. What you used to do?
3 points. All that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Hines now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Herbert now on first down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samerstead. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Commanders take over first and
19
10.
tight. 19 tight.
17-yard line.
19, 18. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Now he'll run it. And he will score. Jaden Daniel. Touchdown Commanders. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up second and
Now Herbert on the bootleg. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. You only get a 1-yard. Buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here's Herbert. He'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
a 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll get this applied to Johnston. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks.
Fighting for the punter, he loses the football. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. On play action now, Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Brings up second and inches at the Commanders' 49-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the ground, Hampton will start the fourth. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he'll try for the pylon, but they're going to mark him out short as the attempt for two is unsuccessful. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Luke McCaffrey now from his end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Lions. Let's go.
On first down, Daniel. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Daniels to throw on second down. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Rolling right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18, Dragon 60. Go.
On play action, Daniels forced out left. Now he takes off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Daniel throwing on first and 10. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The return, here comes Davis. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On second down, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Third and a yard, it's Daniel. Exiting the pocket right. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Hines now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an